Alright, hi folks, welcome to another Minion Masters video. I was laddering kind of early in the morning. My girlfriend was still asleep, so I couldn't talk too much or anything. But anyway, I guess I should show you the deck first. So this is the deck I wanted to show off. Thought it was pretty good. I think I went 5-2 with it. When I played against it though, I was like, oh, this deck looks pretty nasty. And so you're kind of abusing Styxis. You got like a lot of swarmy type stuff, and you're trying to abuse the Boomstick guy by having a lot of Scrats by the base, and he just starts going off. And Jolo's just good, and the Scratillery is for things like Mancers or maybe Grenadiers or Flame Imps, etc. And Wreckinator is just like a value guy. But the deck is it gets pretty disgusting. So I'm going to show off some games from some of my matches earlier. Let's see. So I was it gets from here, right? Let's see. Oh, how far is it? All right. I think it's from here. Let us see. This might be a different deck.
Showtime!
Alright, so...
The fight is on!
My ascension.
Yeah, you'll see how gross this deck gets. It's pretty disgusting though. So I did lose pretty hard to Yaya. She's a real good player. Usually a Grandmaster player. I'm surprised she's at such a low rank right now. But she was playing a Demon Warrior deck, and that deck kind of worked me. Unfortunately, we lose the Styxis. So this is my first time playing the deck right here too. So it's kind of just getting used to it. And I thought the barrel Scrats would actually match up against the Scrat Horde a little bit better. I didn't realize, because they're the same mana, so I figured it'd be a pretty close fight with the base helping too. But the Scrat Horde totally smoked those guys. So right now he's whooping us in experience too. Well, that won't last very long though. Unfortunately, we're losing another Styxis though. So many Styxis have fallen this game. And I got the Wreckinator just in time to save the Styxis. And I opted for the drain life because, you know, he gets buffered the more dudes around, so I didn't want to, like, feeding into him smacking our base.
Such power.
And we finally have the dragons. I think I probably should have Scratillery'd the stun lock guy. I can't remember his name right now. But I was just kind of hoping that the Styxis would take care of him. So I've got 3 Styxis out on the board right now too. It's pretty gross. Or 4 now. The army of Styxis.
Blue is the winner.
Alright. And keep showing them off. So then this is against Eve Hall.
Let the fun begin.
You all served me in the end.
Why, you'll never want.
And Eve Hall was playing a what was he playing? It was a the hell is that guy? Oh, Lord Azalea deck. There he is. So I was trying to put everything to this bridge. I didn't want to have him start going off, but like having multiple bridges he could take to get shields.
Roll out the big gun.
But I should have Scratillery'd this Grenadier guy early. I kind of waited too long.
The difference is you failed.
And he ran Red Golem as a secondary win condition. And clear skies, which was not expected. I should wait till the Grenadier locked in. I kind of messed up right there.
Keep fighting.
And he had double pincher of Dread, so he was able to like spot remove basically any of our dudes in our deck for pretty cheap.
Get a load of this.
And unfortunately, I should have played the Scrat Horde that would have like countered his Modaka, but you know, we did not. Would have been pretty awesome if we had gotten that off. Those pinchers. Those pinchers of dread. And this is like the greatest Grenadier in the history of the game. This guy way over achieves.
Keep fighting.
So we got like a really good push going on this other side here.
Silence.
And this is what the boomstick guy does when he gets close to the base with a lot of Scrats still there.
Silence.
And our boomstick guy's going off again. And Styxi's for the win.
We
There it is.
have a winner.
Alright, so what was it? It was 4. So it was 6 and 2. Yeah, not too bad. And this is against Ron. I think it's Ron with boxes.
Minion Masters.
None of them have the will to do what must be done.
Oh, and you do?
Silence.
Throw down those cards.
And Ron was our
Another step to
first
ride my
first person to tap out. We have another person that taps out later too. Actually, we have 3 tap outs. Yeah, this deck does cause tap outs. It's kind of frustrating to play against. That's why I put it together. So I was like, oh man, that was a frustrating deck to play against. It's like every annoying Scrat card in one deck. And the Jolos are a good counter to these ladies. So is a Defenso
You
Charmer.
and I are not so different. I too sought ultimate power.
The difference is you failed.
Yeah, unfortunately, I started spirit infusing before I saw you put the stun launcher down. I probably would have just played a mob instead. Yeah, he had a really nasty deck. I remember it took a while to kind of figure him out. So there's Jolo. Oh, and he does lose because he gets stun lanced or the trick swapped. I meant. So that's kind of a bummer.
Such power.
was a good resonating crystal blast to take care of the Styxis. And the Scott, the Sensitive Savage, got in a truck ton of damage. And I just Spirit Infused this lot. There he goes. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know if I needed that Scratillery or not. No, it was a good resonating crystal blast again. This is another one where we take a bunch of damage from Scott the Sensitive Savage. And so I'm kind of trying to hold off to get my dragon here. So luckily I got the dragon down on his big push too, which was kind of cool. So, yeah, we're kind of doing it right now. So it's cool, since there's a bunch of Scrats around, they don't run. They're brave when there's a bunch of other Scrats there. So, the Boomstick started, like, tearing it up for us. And we're pretty close to Mana Frenzy. We're like 7 off. Yeah, there's our Mana Frenzy. And I think he ends up quitting right. It didn't show, and he tapped out like right after I think the Jade Spark Watcher bit it there. But you know, like I think Tempur was talking about earlier in his video. I can't remember if it was from today or the other day, but you know, it'd be nice to have a concede button. You know, there's certain games where once they get to Mana Frenzy, like they're quite a bit ahead of you on Mana Frenzy, like it should just be a concede. Alright, so this is against Band until 2047.
Masters, prepare to duel. What?
And This one was a really fast concede.
Victory at all cost.
Showtime!
Or rage quit
Another
or
step
whatever.
towards
And
my
tap out.
rightful rule.
And 2 steps back.
So I just play Wreckinator to try to counter that. And then he has the shin to stun me, but I Scratillery in response. Which actually didn't end up being as good as I thought it was. Gonna be. It's unfortunate. I think I just played Defenso chopper over there.
All will end with me.
And I think he actually just taps out right here. As soon as I was able to deal with this push, he just tapped out. Which I was like, well, alright, whatever. I'll just play Styxis and whatnot. Maybe, I wasn't sure if he was a drop revert, but I think he just tapped out. So this deck does cause concedes, because there's one more tap out after this, too. So this was me playing against Yaya with the Demon Warrior deck. And this was like a living statue deck that was like doing the what's that card that forget they were explodes for 2,000 points. Can't remember what it's called right now.
And welcome to another
I'll show it after this game.
of Minion Masters.
None of them have the will to do what must be done.
I think this guy's a guild member of the Moho Shoho guild, and that's a good guild. So I was like, oh no. Oh yeah, this was designed by somebody I think from the Tempest Guild. This deck that I'm running right here, but I didn't write down his name when I jotted down the deck. So if you're the guy that made it and you're watching, just put in the comment so that you get credit. I'm sorry I didn't. You know, this is not my deck.
All will end.
But I thought it was interesting. I totally forgot to jot down the name though.
Try and stop me now.
Oh, excuse me. I was trying to play that Jolo so that it would lead him into the Defenso chopper, but you know, it didn't come close. Oh, I think the spell I was talking about was combustion. I think it's combustion. So barrel scrats, they get poisoned, which is a drag.
I am inevitable.
So I think we just try to Scratillery the Golem, which unfortunately doesn't kill it. Yeah, Scratillery sure ain't what it used to be. There's the combustion. I think he thought he was gonna finish me off with that that spell.
Blue has earned perk number 3.
It's definitely looking in dire straits here. And life sucking still. Yeah, and then I think he tapped out too as soon as I was able to deal with that push. So,
We have a winner.
so actually, because I think there's one more tap out too. So this, it's like five concedes or something. But that was a pretty close one though. Like I thought he had me. All right, and here's the last one I think. From our point of view though.
The fight is
All will despair and come to me.
They made 4
Let the
tap
fun
outs. I
begin.
don't know. There's a lot of tap outs.
I know the darkness that is coming.
I understand. Double Styxies. That's cool. You must watch my channel or see some of my videos with the beers, or just likes beer. But I always I like the I send him the beer back. I think I Wreckinator and then I Jolo. Yeah, big girl.
You and I are so different. I too sought ultimate power.
So I'm
The
pretty sure
Defenso
ZV
failed.
doesn't concede though. So I think it is just 4. Good, good Setsu takes out the Styxies. And James Park Watchers were hugely popular today. And I played Jolo here, which probably was a mistake. Should have played like maybe the Scrat Horde.
Such power.
And I think I saved for Wreckinator here. It's another Styxi that bites it. Look at all these Scrats over here too. They're tearing it up. And the Rocket Scrat is just doing some wicked damage there. comes the Horde again. Yeah, so that was cool. This would be actually kind of a fun deck to try out on teams. See how it works in teams. So I think that was everything. Yeah, okay. So yeah, man, I recommend this deck. It's very very spicy if you want to try something different. Um, and what? So out of the 5 wins, like I had four people like disconnect in frustration. I think they were all legitimate. I've had enough of those disconnects too, and is a so something you can have fun with. I'll talk to you guys later.